Hello guys, welcome back everyone. And if you're a first timer, I'm happy to see you. To our returning subscribers and viewers, I'm happy to see you all. Guys, I'm very happy today because I've got good news for you all. Now, those looking forward to relocate to the UK, those who have been desiring to travel to the UK to work, I've got good news for you. The UK is in trouble. The UK labor force in the agricultural sector is in trouble, and therefore they need people like you. Yes, you watching me now. The UK needs people like you to come to their rescue. Can you imagine? In 2022, the UK lost about £60 million to chronic labour shortages in the agricultural sector. And because of this, intriguing statistics, the UK government on the 9th of May made adjustments for people, lots of people, about 45,000 people to come to the UK to work in the agricultural sector. And as a matter of fact, this kind of visa is called the seasonal worker visa. Seasonal worker visa route. And guys, it's interesting. I'm going to take you through the requirement for this visa. I'm going to take you through the demands, what you can do, what you cannot do, how much does it even cost for you to apply for this visa. And you need any specific requirements like English requirements or some educational certificates. I'm going to address all these concerns in this video. And interestingly, do you know how much you can earn? Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you how much you can earn. And I will also tell you about 5 or 6 recruitment agencies that are currently recruiting on this visa route. And these companies are very legit. They've been in the industry since 2021 when this visa was first extended. And also, I will take you through their websites. I'll show you how to maneuver your way around, and I'll show you how to draft your email. Most importantly, I've met about 5 guys who are already who have been on this visa route in previous years, and I spoke to them, so we've gathered some experience from them. So if you want to know what they told me, watch this to the end. And guys, everything about this recruitment process is completely free, aside your visa and your travel to the UK. Please don't pay money to anyone for this recruitment. You do so at your own risk. In previous years, people have paid money and they have been defrauded. Please, if you are watching me, don't fall victim. It's completely free. All you need is your email and your CV to these recruitment agencies, and they will take it up from there. If you are shortlisted and they are happy with you, you get your visa sponsorship and you apply for your visa, and in less than 7 hours you will be in the UK, when you get on the flight. So guys, I'm happy and I'm going to take you through step by step. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Get a cup of water or a cup of tea and let's get along. Let's shake, let's drive through. Hello guys. Okay, so let's quickly have a look. Let's establish what the problem is. So I think I can see seasonal worker visa route extended to 2029 amid labor shortages, and this was issued on 9th May, a few weeks back. All right, so The seasonal worker visa route has been extended until 2029 to address critical labor shortages in the farming industry. The government has announced a 5-year extension has been applied to the seasonal worker scheme as part of a new government measure announced on 9th May. A total of 43,000 visas will be available to the horticulture sector in 2025, with another 2,000 visas for poultry. Further detail of the number of visas available for 2026 to 2029 will be set out later this year, the government said. Chronic worker shortages has been damaging for the industry, with approximately £60 million worth of crops lost in 2022 due to lack of labor. So it's really costing them a lot. That's why they've decided to make changes to their own visa restrictions. Interestingly, it seems it's been the major news in the UK. Every major portal is reporting it. United Kingdom seasonal workers visa route extended until 2029. So as part of a broader effort to address labor shortages in the food supply chain, the UK government has announced that it has extended the seasonal worker visa route until 2029. Under this program in 2025, 43,000 visas will be available to the horticulture sector and 2,000 to the poultry sector. The government will further lay out plans for 2026 to 2029. This extension of the visa route comes amid separate efforts to increase automation in the agricultural sector. I mean, guys, it's interesting. It's interesting, okay? Let's see. Now, recently they issued some restrictions on salaries and all that. And because of the labor shortages, they've been waived for this particular sector. And you can see every portal is reporting about the labor shortages in the agricultural sector. So it's become very crucial for the government to take up this measure. Guys, now let's quickly have a look at how to apply for this visa. We will look at the overview. We will look at the eligibility requirements. We will look at the documents you must provide to get this visa. And we will look at how to apply. So first, let's look at the overview. You can apply for a seasonal worker visa to come to the UK and work in horticulture for up to 6 months. For example, picking fruits and vegetables or flowers. Poultry farm from 2nd October to 31st December in the same year. Okay, so we are now getting there. You need to apply for poultry seasonal worker visas by 15th November each year. So guys, we've got lots of months for you to prepare, gather your documents, start talking to the agencies I will be showing you later on. Okay, you can apply for horticulture seasonal worker visas at any time of the year, anytime. So the poultry visa you need to apply by 15th November. However, with the horticulture seasonal worker visa, you can apply at any time of the year. Okay, and you will only need to have a sponsor and you meet the other eligibility requirements. So guys, I will show you the eligibility requirements soon. So just stay here and let's get through together. And also I'll give you some known authentic recruitment agencies that can help you get a sponsor. And as I said, there are already some Africans who are already in the UK on this visa route. So it's something, evident. It's something tangible. Okay, we are not looking at fantasies here. These are real opportunities. So how long it takes? You can apply for a visa up to 3 months before the day you are due to start work in the UK. Okay, so whichever date they give you, you can apply for the visa 3 months before that date. This date is listed on your certificate of sponsorship. So this is the reason why you need a sponsor, so that the sponsor can issue you with a certificate of sponsorship. Now it is worth mentioning that because they are in dire need of people, they're actually going to process these visas very, very quickly. Okay, about 3 weeks you can get your visa. As part of your application, you will need to prove your identity and provide your documents. You may need to allow extra time if you need an appointment to do this. You will find out if you need one when you start your visa application. Okay, and as I said, you can get a decision even within 3 weeks. Okay, some even get their decision from 10 days to 15 working days. Okay, how much does it cost? You will need to pay the application fee. Prove you have enough personal savings. Check how much in the eligibility requirements. Here we will get to the eligibility requirements. Application fee is £298. Okay. And how long can you stay? You can stay in the UK up to 6 months for horticulture work, from 2nd December to 31st each year for poultry. Okay, so you can stay in the UK. This is a temporary visa, and let me tell you this: if you're able to get this opportunity and even travel to the UK for just 6 months, you've now increased you've gained a travel experience, and therefore it will now give you favor for any visa interview you attend. And even some of these people, when you work for them over some time, they now recruit you permanently to be part of their farm workers. Okay, you can enter the UK as soon as your visa is valid, up to 14 days before the start date of your job. What can you do and cannot do? You can work in the job description in your certificate of sponsorship. For some courses, you will need an academic technology approval scheme certificate. You cannot take a permanent job here. So on this visa, you cannot take a permanent job. All the jobs are temporary. Okay. In case your sponsor wants to give you a permanent job, they will need to change your visa category. Work in a second job. You cannot work in a second job or a job that isn't described in your certificate of sponsorship. So you cannot, let's say you came here for poultry, you cannot leave the poultry and go and do a care work, or go and work at the supermarket, or go and work at the health sector. No, you need to stay within the job description that brought you here. You cannot access public funds, and you cannot bring family members with you. Now let's look at the eligibility requirements. You must be 18 or over when you apply, and so there is no upper age limit. However, you need to be 18 years to apply. You need to have a certificate of sponsorship. Okay, and you need to have enough money to support yourself in the UK. You will usually need to have at least £1,200 available, unless you are exempt. So this is very important, unless you are exempt. So what this means is that on your certificate of sponsorship, your employer or your sponsor will indicate that they will sponsor you and they will pay you. Therefore, you are exempted from proving that you have this amount in your account. And your employer must pay you at least the minimum wage. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at the minimum wage. All right, so here's the UK minimum wage. So if you are 21 and over, the minimum wage is £11.44. 18 to 20, £8.60, under 18, £6, and apprentice is £6.40. So if you are coming to the UK, you need to be rest assured that at least you will get £11.44. Okay, let's quickly do some math. Let me open my calculator. Okay, so let's say you are getting £11.44, and let's say you work 40 hours in a week. So in the week you are making £457. Let's multiply it by 4 weeks. That will give us how much you can get in a month. So at least you know that you are getting this monthly. That's if you are paid the minimum wage. Okay, and for the 6 months you will be here. No, so it will be one. Let's multiply it by, so this is monthly, so let's multiply it by 6 months. So there's the money you will make in 6 months. Okay, so guys, this is when you are making this minimum wage. However, the payment for those, seasonal workers is even higher than this, so you can anticipate how much you'll be making. All right, so let's go back and continue with our eligibility. So you need certificate of sponsorship. Okay, you need money to support yourself, and as I said, your certificate of sponsorship will indicate that they will sponsor you, so you'll be exempted. Okay, so your certificate of sponsorship must confirm this. Your sponsor will need to complete the sponsor certifies maintenance section on your certificate. This is under additional data. Yes, so this is what I'm talking about. So if your sponsor certified this, meaning that you'll be exempted from this amount. Okay, all right. So now let's move on to documents you will need for this visa. So you will need your certificate of sponsorship. You will need a valid passport. Okay. You will also need evidence that you have enough personal savings. That's unless your certificate of sponsorship shows your sponsor can support you. Yes, so that's what I said. So your sponsor will indicate, so you don't need to prove this third point. So you only need certificate of sponsorship, which your sponsor through the agencies I will give you will provide for you, and you need your passport. So guys, if you don't have a passport, I mean, this should be a basic necessity for anyone who wants to travel. And you will need a blank page in your passport as well. Okay, so there is no English requirement here, so you just need to be able to speak your basic English. And let's look at how to apply. So you must apply online. Okay, and after that you need you need to go to your visa application center. So you check where that is in your country. So let's apply now. So they will ask you, are you planning to leave? So depending on where you got the job, you select. They will ask you, do you have a current this that? So you select no. They will select a country to provide your biometrics. So depending on where you live, let's say Nigeria, you select, or let's say Ghana, you just select here and you click on next. So guys, we cannot go through all, but I mean, that's how to apply for the application. Now let's look at the recruitment agencies. So the first one we are looking at is fruitfuljobs.com. Now guys, it's important you pay attention here. These companies I'm going to show you, or recruitment agencies, they don't recruit from every country. So you need to make sure the agency you are contacting is allowed to recruit from your country. So for example, Fruitful Jobs does not recruit in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, or Nepal. Okay, and if anyone says they can help you get a visa for UK via Fruitful Jobs Limited, they are lying. Do not pay anyone any fees for work. Please guys, don't pay anything. Those guys on Keres route have been duped a lot, so be careful. You can contact us at any time to check if someone says they work with us. Okay, so that's it. That's the news for you, and that's their email. So you just need to email them. All right, and guys, let me show you. The subject of the email needs to be application for seasonal work. Application for seasonal work, or demonstration of interest for seasonal work. Okay, needs to be official, and the body of your email needs to be the content of your cover letter. All right, then you attach your CV. So you need to read about this company, their requirements, and all that, so that you can use that to draft your cover letter and your CV. Okay, so we'll be having CV development coaching and mentorship class on 1st June. Okay, so you need to be here, as you can see on your screen. You need to be here for this, guys. All right, so the second company we are looking at is Agri HR. Okay, this is also another recruitment agency. Okay, so you just need to contact them, email them, all right, and use the approach I gave you, sending email. The third one is Concordia seasonal work. Okay, so you just need to also contact them with your email and cover letter, and you are good to go. As I said, not all these companies recruit from any company, so you need to make recruit from any country, so you need to make sure they can recruit from your country before you contact them. Or if you contact them and they don't recruit from your country, they will let you know. And the fourth one is Proforce. Okay, so they said never charge fees for finding work, so never pay fees for this kind of recruitment. And the third one is RE recruitment, and they said apply for work on a seasonal poultry visa through RE recruitment. Okay, so you just need to contact them with your cover letter and your CV. And the next one is Hops Labor Solutions. Okay, all right, so Hops Labor Solutions also here. You just need to contact them, and they recruit citizens from the following countries. Okay, so you just need to check. And the last one is AG Recruitment Better People. AG Recruitment, so you just need to contact them here with your CV and cover letter. Okay, guys. All right, guys, so you've seen the opportunity. I want to quickly sing a song in my local dialect, and I will explain it in English after. Makanye yachro onipa, makanye yachro onipa, fasem no nante ye kunkron, Makanye yacho nipa. So basically, this song means, what this song meant is that I've told you the good news. I've given you the good news. So it's up to you to cling onto the good news and implement it. So guys, if you think you're going to implement it, just leave a comment. I will implement it. And please, if you're a first timer, just leave a comment. I'm a first timer, and I will implement it. And the team will follow up on you to give you the necessary support. So guys, I'm happy about this opportunity. Make sure you make good use of it. We are here for you. If you need us, just send us an email, just leave a comment, and the team will respond to you. Thank you, and all the best for now. Oh, before I forget, please subscribe before you leave, and most importantly, like the video. Bye bye.